viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode. People, in today's episode, I want to talk about a disturbing issue that keeps on nagging and going on unabated. In fact, it's even getting worse. People, I want to talk about the issue in almost every colored community. Guys, there are two issues I really want to talk about: teenage pregnancy, alcoholism, and drug abuse. Guys, these three things I think are the hallmarks of a disintegrating society because, as life or as luck or as bad luck would have it, these three things are holding our youth hostage. I mean, it's getting worse. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, there's just no words anymore. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Holler. People, if you live in Cape Town, you will know that Cape Town has produced some of the most beautiful women to ever grace the stages of Miss South Africa, Miss World, Miss Universe. And you will know that some of the most beautiful girls or women in South Africa are colored women. Now, it's heartbreaking to think that colored girls as young as 13, 14 are smoking, drinking, dropping out of school, falling pregnant, running with unsavory characters, and partly due to coming from broken homes where there's no father figure. And these young girls will do anything for money because they are struggling. And I totally understand where they are coming from. You see, if you do not have money, if you are broke, you will do anything you can to get some money, to make a change, just to get something to eat or some clothes to wear or airtime, data, a cell phone, sneakers, clothes, you name it. But is it a thing where it's becoming a norm, almost a culture that young girls have to go through this as if it's a ritual? I mean, it's disturbing to see beautiful young girls throw away their futures just because they need that sasa money. And the only way they can get their hands on that sasa money is falling pregnant. Not by a boyfriend, but by anybody who is willing to sleep with her. See, this trend is worrying because young girls are now having multiple babies from multiple partners, all because they need that sasa money. That grant is what they're depending on. Colored girls will tell you there's no jobs. Colored girls will tell you when they go to ShopRite, they go to Pick and Pay, they go to anywhere, they don't take colored girls. And it's becoming a worrying trend. Now, if you're in Cape Town, where the coloreds are the majority and where the job market is supposed to cater for the colored people first, seeing that this demographic dominates this province and therefore it should reflect in the job market that the colored people are the most employed and the most unemployed at the same time, then that would be the demographic. But if you walk into most shop rights, most Pick and Pays, most, you hardly see any colored girls, any colored people working there. And it's becoming a worrying trend that young girls are now resorting to getting pregnant by anyone and everybody who's willing to lay down with them just so that they can access the SASA grants. Now, this may not seem like a serious topic when I'm talking, when I'm saying it like this, but if you go into the colored townships, the colored areas, you will see what I'm talking about. It's just not on. You see, people, it's becoming a scourge that the young children of today, I'm talking about grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, they're experimenting with substances. They're experimenting with cigarettes. And it all starts with a cigarette. From cigarette, it grows to bigger, stronger things. I mean, people, you ever go to a, you ever go to a party in a colored area? You find the adults are drinking in the house and the young kids are outside in the windy or in the shade or whatever it is they have outside, and they also drinking too. I mean, they are not that disrespectful to be drinking in front of the adults side by side in the house, but they are drinking, irrespective of where they're doing it, but they are drinking. And the adults know this. And there's nothing they can do to stop it because these youngsters are getting money by any means necessary and they're buying their own alcohol. It's not like they're borrowing money from the parents to go buy alcohol. It's like they scheming with friends and this and that and they're going to buy alcohol. People, this is a really worrying trend. Then we get to the drug abuse. I mean, guys, tech has just ravaged Cape Town communities. I mean, the tech copper are everywhere. Now you don't know who is not using or who is using because now it's becoming almost a scourge. It's depressing. It's heartbreaking. Now combines tech with alcohol and teenage pregnancy. Now you've got a recipe for disaster. Now that tech turns into a violent maniac, or that tech copper becomes a violent maniac. Now he takes out his frustrations on the family members. Now he's stealing from the house. Now he's doing so many wrong things in the house. There's a story where a mom had to shoot her son dead because he was so violent with the mom. She was living in fear after he had taken drugs, took and whatever it was he was addicted to. People, when you're a parent and you have to go through day and night with drug abuse or drug addicted kids or a kid. I mean, I've been to friends' homes where they've had to have grill gates on every door in the house just so that the brother or the son doesn't steal their property. You have to have the toaster, the microwave in the bedrooms because if you put them in the kitchen where they're supposed to stay, they get stolen. People are even these tech copper are even taking the copper out of the taps and the pipes and the very water supply system that he or she needs to bath in the morning. They're stealing that. That's how bad the situation is. Is there a solution to this? I mean, what would you do if your son or your daughter was addicted to drugs and just kept making a baby after baby and she doesn't work and you've got to look after these grandkids that she just pops out every year, every 2 years? I mean, people, it's horrific. Just trying to put yourself in the shoes of such a parent, right? And or even a sibling, just watching the sibling go down this path of self-destruction. People will tell you that this person used to be a bubbly person, a lively person. This person was good at school. This person decided they started playing with the wrong crowd, and then all of a sudden it was all downhill from there. The Department of Social Services is overwhelmed. The police are overwhelmed. The prisons are overrun, overcrowded. So, is there an end in sight for this pandemic, as I like to call it? Because at this point, it's an epidemic, right? Because it's really, there's just no words to describe what's going on the Cape Flats, right? Add the gang violence to that. Now you have a total chaotic environment. You got to watch out for the gangs. You got to watch out for your son. You got to watch out for your daughter. You got to watch out for yourself. How do people live like that on the Cape Flats and still somehow all that trauma? You got to go to work. You got to sleep at night and get some decent rest. You got to wake up in the morning, go and face customers. You got to smile like nothing is bothering you. And yet you got all this trauma happening at home. Sometimes you even wonder if you'll make it out of your own home alive. Sometimes you'll even wonder if you can even make it back home alive. That's the environment we're living in on the Cape Flats. I mean, Cape Town is a beautiful city, don't get me wrong. It's a tourist hotspot. It's a tourist paradise. But when you put it in those precise words that it's a tourist paradise, then that begs the question, which part of Cape Town is a tourist paradise? Because the Cape Flats is a place that most coloureds would rather wish they were not a part of. Trust me, the Cape Flats is a fun place. Don't get me wrong. Coloured people, fun people. Man, gee whiz. Take all the problems away, take all those nagging elements away. Oh, my goodness. Coloured people are possibly the liveliest people in South Africa. I'm not just saying that because it's my people, but I'm saying that because of true honesty. Man, colored people are not shy of anything or anyone. If there's a good time to be had, colored people will be the life of the party. Trust me on that one. Ask anybody. Colored people, man, we know how to rock a party. Anyway, any day, anytime, you know? But we have nagging social issues. And those nagging social issues seem to be getting worse by the day. And the worst thing is, there's no solution, there's no end in sight, and there is just no hope anymore because people have lost faith in the government, the NGOs, the police, the social workers. It's an ongoing battle. As I record this, right, it just it pains me to think that somewhere on the Cape Flats right now, there's a young girl who is using her body to access a SASA grant because she is tired of going to bed hungry because there's no food in the house. And the only way that she sees is to give her body to someone who's willing to exchange that for money. I do understand that there's 65 million, 66, 67 million South Africans, and every problem cannot be attended to. The community itself is overwhelmed. People have their own problems. People can help you here and there. People cannot help you all the time. People cannot help you every day. Things are becoming expensive to run. I mean, nursing homes or old age homes. I was shocked to learn that a nursing or a it's a nursing home or an old age home in Mitchell's Plain goes for 5,000 rand a month per person. I mean, that's like a bond in some other areas. And that's what you're paying to live in an old age home. Now, I do understand that the old age home needs the money for its upkeep, for salaries, for utilities, for everything. But for an area like Mitchell's Plain, where an old age home goes for 5,000 rand per person, man, I'm not sure if that is even, man, I don't know how some people do it because, God forbid, you can't take care of your old parents or your aging grandparents, and then the only option is to take them to a nursing home and they charge you 5,000 rand for each parent. You can barely look after them yourself, and they're charging you that. That's shocking. I'm just saying. I mean, I do understand things are expensive now, but there's also no jobs for the people. I mean, as it is now, people that are over the age of 40 are deemed too old to work now. So where do you get money to look after your, I don't know, 70-year-old parents, 75-year-old parents? If you're like 40, your parents should be at least what, 60 something, 70 something? That's way past pension, right? That's past pension. Yeah, I mean, people. So that is my story for today, man. It's heartbreaking. And, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just wish I had a magic wand that I could just swish over the Cape Flats and all the different areas that are affected by gang violence, drug abuse, and teenage pregnancies, and just wish them all away. But unfortunately, I'm just a guy on YouTube with a video and camera, and that's all I do. And it's so sad. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about this video. Was I on the money or did I totally miss it with this one? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We family, right? Holla.